Wednesday the 22nd of December. Hi, I'm Louise. This is the Expert Introvert vlog for Vlogmas. I can't believe I've remembered to say that again. Hello. Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's midnight night. In a couple of hours, as you can see, I am all Christmas jumpered up. And I've got this bobble right on my shoulder that I keep catching out of the corner of my eye when I turn my head. Because I've got kind of an extra blind spot, so I don't actually see it until I turn, and I'm like, oh, there's a, oh no. It's meant to be there. Yes. Anyway, cheap and cheerful Christmas jumper from Asda. What can I say? Asda does good cheap cheerful jumpers. Quite nice and cosy as well, actually, considering it's, you know, acrylic. Slightly fuzzy. I'm pleased with it. I got my mum not quite a matching one. Hers is more of a fairer one, but the penguins are the same sort of design. Just the whole thing is a different thing. Words, I has them. What have I been up to today? Oh, I've had some very exciting deliveries. Yeah, I got my new kitchen bin and doormat delivered today. But you know, useful things, making the flat just that little bit, you know, better, I hope. Yeah, so that was my thrilling delivery of the day. Apart from that one that's actually for the person in flat 2, same house number, same flat number, same house number, one road over. Well done, Mr. Postman. Ah, well. That wasn't the bin and stuff came from Argos. Yeah, but the postman delivered some things, one of which was not for here. Well, these things happen, I suppose. In Merlin news, he is feeling, I think, even, you know, much better. So I guess those 2 little stabinations that he had yesterday, the antibiotic and the steroid one, which is to counteract if it's an allergic thing or it's making him overgroom. Yeah, and his coat feels even, I mean, his coat felt pretty healthy anyway, but now he's all ever so extra shiny and soft. Daft great beast that he is. But I didn't tell you about his little adventure yesterday, apart from the VET one. Yeah, he while the cleaner was here and thus had the doom machine making the sound of doom. He really doesn't like my Hoover at all. Poor boy. Yeah, so he was freaking out. He wanted to go out into the corridor, or, you know, just get out of the flat. So I put his collar on him just in case, and I let him out into the corridor. And maybe half an hour after that was when Savannah got here, and he was still sitting in very disgruntled mode in the corridor. And he wasn't going to come back in, but he didn't want to go out either, so that was fine. And a while after that, I stuck my head out to check on him, and he had vanished. And I thought, okay, well, one of the neighbours has come in or gone out, and he has decided to go outside. That's fine, he'll come back. He's very good at doing so. But by the time Savannah left, there'd still been no sign of him. I'd called for him out the window, because that's just more convenient to open the window and call and see if he'll come than go downstairs and call and stand in the doorway in the cold. Anyway, yes, he didn't come when I called, and there was a reason for that, because when Savannah left, she saw a mysterious movement, that being a bit of doormat sticking out from underneath my neighbour's flat door, because our flat doors are opposite one another, but they've got stairs that then go up. And this doormat is like shoving out from underneath and moving around, and she said, "Oh, that's funny, that must be her cat." And then I heard a jangling noise. And I thought, oh dear, please don't tell me that's Merlin in there. But there was just a little bit of jangling and some more movement of the carpet, so I thought, okay, maybe it's not, maybe it is just my neighbour's cat playing with a toy with a bill on it or something. And then about half an hour after that was when the cleaner finished up and left, and after she'd gone, I tried calling for Merlin again, and I heard him meowing. So I tried calling in the hallway. Yeah, he was in my neighbour's flat, and they weren't home. There was nobody there. And so he was I could hear him climbing up the inside of the door and howling and howling, "Let me out!" Yeah, I can't. But luckily, again, it wasn't a huge amount of time later that one of my neighbours came home, and I opened my flat door when I heard him unlocking his, and yeah, when I opened my flat door, he was standing in the doorway of theirs, sort of staring up, looking up the stairs, sort of going, "What is going on up there?" And presumably it was the two cats, doing whatever shenanigans they were up to. Luckily they get on. Yeah, and he was like, "How did Merlin get in there?" And I said, "Well, he was in the corridor, so I guess if you were the last person who went out, he must have sneaked in behind you when you were leaving." Yeah, got himself shut in. Little furry idiot. Still, he was fine. Yeah, but a little extra adventure for him there. Anyhow, I have been yattering on for ages, and I ought to go and get my dinner and then go to knit night. I'll see if I can grab a little bit of footage of that, and then I will speak to you again after and show you what I got for my Secret Santa. See you later. Bye. Good evening. We have just finished knit night. Knit night Christmas thing. The knit night before Christmas? Yeah, probably that. We all opened our Secret Santas. Lots of lovely goodies. And I got this. Look at this beautifulness. Not quite sure how. Hang on. There we go. If the colours, yeah, actually that's quite a good look at the colours. And that's a purpley one, of course. And these are these ones, the minis are Mrs. Kim's Antiques from Canon Hand Dyes in their Bruce Yak Merino So it's 70% merino, 20% yak, 10% nylon, which I think is the same as my Giddy Aunt yarn. Oh, hang on, I'm all fuzzy now. There we go. Sorry about that, making it clear again. Yeah, I think these are the same base as my advent calendar, which is exciting. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so those are from Canon hand dyes. 20 gram minis, I think. Maybe? Probably. Something like that. They look about 20 gram ones. Maybe 25, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll weigh one. And this is an undyed skein, which I got as an extra, as it were. My Secret Santa was Jude, and so he's added that in as well. So I can perhaps make something with these all together, or perhaps I shall mix them in with some other things. Who knows? Not me, not yet. So thank you, Jude. They are beautiful. I love them. Yes, and that was not the only good thing about that Secret Santa gift, because Merlin also had his favourite part of it, which I will show you now. Yes, he was rather excited by the wrapping paper, and as I was being excited by these, I could hear a crunching noise and pouncing, and yeah, that was all going on next to me on the sofa. And then he laid down and hugged it and went to sleep, as you do. Well, as you do when you're a cat. Tired. Sorry, I'm always tired these days. Maybe I'll just take Christmas Eve to sleep, as long as I wake up again for Christmas Day. Otherwise my brother will be quite cross. Oh yes, and speaking of the wrapping paper, I actually knew that Jude was my Secret Santa, because when I was watching his Stranded vlog, I saw the wrapping paper, and I thought, hang on a minute, that looks a bit familiar. But still, contents are a lovely surprise. And anyway, it's not like there were, you know, swathes of people that it could have been. It was, I think there were 10 of us doing it. Right, and last but not least, let's see what we've got in today's advent paper bag. Another lovely golden brown. Let's bring it in there for you. Oh, that's so pretty. A little bit speckly. Is that? I think. Yeah, some sort of orangey speckles there. Yeah. So lovely. I don't know if these are, sorry, leaning over there. Are they exactly the same base? Could well be. I mean, I don't mind either way. They're all beautiful. And I'm going to make some lovely things with them. Well, I'm hoping that, you know, the knitting part of it will come out well enough to justify the loveliness of the yarn. Right, I will be off to bed then. Well, actually, I'm going to get Merlin in, otherwise he will not be impressed with me. He hasn't been out for long. I let him out directly after midnight, and then I went and did some stuff. So I suppose he's been out. It'll be about half an hour. That'll have to do, Merlin. I hope you're all well and safe and having a good week, and I will speak to you again tomorrow. Bye.